Alrighty, let's go ahead and get ourselves started. So we have personal reading order number 5. 5, you would like to know, what are they thinking? Let us see. So the Queen of Wands is my sexy lady card. So that's, of course, fantastic to come forward. So they are definitely in a place of admiration and desire comes to your appearance here. The Two of Wands can also say that they are in a place of thinking about you future-wise. They see you as somebody who's looking in a desirable or as somebody who's kind of progressing forward in a desirable way. They like the changes that you're making, and they're thinking into the future here on how this passion is going to progress. So how they're going to feel more attracted to you or more pulled to you in terms of your energy, and this confidence is moving forward in terms of how they are connecting to you as well. When we have the Page of Pentacles coming forward here as well, this Page of Pentacles is making them be in a slow and steady wins the race sort of mentality. So it's like they're feeling a stronger pull towards you as you are making these changes to yourself, and as you then shine forward with the confidence within inside of yourself as well, you'll notice that they do come forward in a place that expresses more passion, expresses more desire, and comes forward in a place of feeling more kind of stable or more even forward in terms of their offerings of like compliments and things like that towards you as well. And it comes forward from a genuine place here too, through the idea of the King of Pentacles, them being in a genuine place in terms of their compliments. So right now, I would say that they are thinking in a beautiful way in terms of your appearance here. They're viewing you as a very attractive lady. He's a lady card, Queen of Wands, and you know, coming forward in a very genuine, passionate, desirable manner. So let us see. What are the message cards coming forward? We have, I need to level up. They need to be working on some things themselves and waited long enough that I can't even call you. This week, maybe I need to find my voice a little bit more. I haven't been complimenting you a lot when it comes to the past, and so I feel like maybe I've waited too long to say some compliments, and so it's taking me some time, and I need to level up myself to figure out how I can bring forward more of these compliments, more confident in certain ways that I'm trying to express myself, right? There could be that sort of energy coming forward here as well through this combination. Extra reminder to everybody that these are personal readings. These are not free. These are not for the collective. If you'd like to have a personal reading here today, visit my website, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings if you'd like to have a personal reading here today. But again, these are paid personal readings. These are not free. For personal reading order number 6, you'd like to know, what does he feel about you? Let us see. Let us see. Let us see. All right, so there is a sense of a distance here. You versus I comes forward through the Five of Swords, which can say that they are like, they feel a good vibe towards you through the Eight of Wands. It's like good energy, good intention. So it's not like, oh, I mean any sort of ill will towards you. But when we do have the Five of Swords coming forward, it's like some sort of direct separator. So I feel energy, I feel good vibes towards you, but I'm doing something that is going to very directly put a spacer in between the two of us, right? Then when we have this Three of Swords coming forward with the Nine of Swords, it's creating a worry in a place that we do not need a worry. So this could say that we are thinking about them more than they are thinking about us. Because again, we're bringing forward this one-sided energy here with this Five of Swords, which says that they're kind of putting a bit of a distance in between the two of you. So they feel a good vibe towards you. They feel a good energy. They feel a good sense of connection here. But they're also coming forward and saying, even though I feel this good energy towards you, I'm putting a direct separator in it into not bringing the sense of closeness there. So I would say that they do feel a cordial energy towards you, but I wouldn't call it like a lusty with this Wands. I would just call this Wands good intentions. That's kind of how I would get this across here. They feel a sense of like action with good intentions, but they also feel a sense of distance or like purposeful pushback when it comes to your energy, rather than trying to dive in or connect in any sort of way there. So let's go ahead and see. So it says, I don't even need you to explain. This could say, I don't even need you to explain when it comes to the energy that we feel, because Eight of Wands, I do feel this good sense of flow and connection towards you, but it's kind of like we can't talk about it either. Right? I don't need to explain, says conversation is not needed, right? So there is a good sense of intentions and good sense of vibes when it comes to how they're feeling about you. But I would call this a little bit more of like a cordial energy rather than feeling lusty or intentions in that sort of direction. And it seems like, again, Three of Swords, Nine of Swords, we might worry about this more than perhaps the two, because in a way they're kind of saying we're not really looking to talk about the subject here with this particular card. So that's what I would say. So again, if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. We are on personal reading order number 10. 10, you'd like to know. We can see maybe if they'll try to see you. I did try to reach out to you about this message here as well, because you did order it after... you ordered it on the weekend, but we don't go live on the weekends. We only go live on Sunday. We don't go live Fridays and Saturdays. So we'll see if they will try to see you. Let's see if they will try to see you, because the weekend's already gone. So let's see if they will try to see you. So this is a really difficult energy. The Five of Wands can say that the two of you have conflicting schedules, or there's just some sort of pushback of energy here. And when we also have the Ten of Wands coming forward as well, some sort of heaviness that makes it incredibly difficult to connect or to see you. This could say that they've got a lot of things going on personally. I got work, I got school, I got family. You know, there's just too many things that are going on for me to be able to take action towards you, to connect with you, yaka, 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 right? The world, though, says that we do want to change it around. We want to close out an old way of doing things, and we want a different way of moving forward. So even though right now it can be we get on the same page, connect with you, talk with you, whatever, we don't want it to continue to be that way. We want to see it change around. We want to be here to connect on a deeper level. So I would say it looks like they will try to you, or they will try to connect with you in general, but it may be really difficult to see you. They may have a lot on their plate, or there may just be conflicting schedules between the two of you. It makes them hold back more communication than it does make them take action to like see you in person, or to like act on their thoughts here as well with this Ten of Swords. So let us see if they will try to continue the connection between the two of you. So it seems like they want to, Ace of Wands, there's a desire to bring a spark up of energy here to see a flow. So we have a desire to continue. When we do have the Nine of Wands, though, we do feel like there could be some sort of difficult energy in actually getting something to continue. So just because we want it doesn't mean it's going to be easy. When we also have the Hermit card coming forward here as well, they could feel like they have to kind of take a one step at a time approach, which again, Seven of Swords, health, communication. They might find that, you know, the communication between the two of you sometimes, or they have to pull back in certain aspects of communicating because it's just not something that they can do here, maybe frequently or in certain ways. So say that they are at a point where they're wanting to continue, but they may not necessarily know if it's something that's going to work for them to continue. They might have some apprehensive energy here as to if it is going to align with where they want to ultimately go. They feel this passion and desire to continue. They kind of feel like they have to maybe hold themselves back a lot more than they can push themselves forward, because again, they're constantly in this space checking in to see, is this something that's aligning with their personal goals and their personal direction as to where they want to go, right? So it seems like they will try to. It may not be overly successful, but they will definitely try to based on this combination. So again, if anybody is interested in a personal reading, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. These are paid personal readings. Make sure you go check out for your zodiac sign as well. Click the portion to see the main channel here, and you will see it as a new video of the day. We went live and we said what's going on next in love. So make sure you go check out your zodiac sign. Personal reading order number 13. you would like to know. What are his current thoughts and feelings toward you? Let us see. I should also draw a little bikini here on Miss Star Lady because I actually got flagged. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I actually got flagged for our little lovely Lady of the Star. So I will draw that here. So, thoughts and feelings. Love this combination because we have so much water energy coming forward here. When we have this idea coming forward of the star, as well as the energy coming forward through the Knight of Cups, it brings the sense of like thinking about our dreams, thinking about our desires, thinking about the ways that we can connect for the future, and energy coming forward here, the Page of Cups, on how we can offer that. So it seems like they are thinking about the opportunity of tomorrow when it comes to you, and also being in a place of like optimistic energy here, thinking about the dreams, thinking about the desires, thinking about the ways that things can successfully move forward. And it seems like they're in a place here of being excited. So thinking about how to move something forward and include more emotions, and maybe even bring forward some sort of like lighthearted, jokey, not like overly lovey, but kind of emotion sort of conversation and energy between the two of you on how they can bring that forward, and maybe express some more, because we have the hideaway of the High Priestess, but then we have the open and vulnerable of the Star, and it's like we're wanting to find the balance here in terms of a conversation of bringing some things out into the open and being vulnerable. So thinking about connecting with you, feeling this manifestational space of desire as well as joy, and thinking about how they can just maybe have some more open conversations here with you as well. So we have the priorities card coming forward here. So they'd be wanting to shift around when it comes to the priorities of the situation, wanting to see something shift and change when it comes to the energy here between the two of you. This could also say that right now maybe they can't prioritize something, or before they couldn't prioritize something, but now they're wanting to rearrange things and prioritize you more, especially with this desire to be like more open or to see something be different. So that's what I would say. Vincent, I'm not quite sure what you're on about. These are paid personal readings. These are not free. These are not for the collective. These are paid personal readings only. So we're on to personal reading order number 14. 14, you'd like to know will you buy the house that you're renting now? Let us see. I always think that's a cool idea, to live in the house first and to actually like it, and then buy it or decide to move. I actually saw a couple of people doing that recently, and I didn't even know that that was an option. But that sounds so... So we have double eights coming forward, which to me means progression, like we're moving forward. We're not really staying stuck or stagnant, we're moving forward. Also, through the idea of Eight of Cups, it talks about leaving something behind that's kind of okay in order to gain something more. This is kind of like the current house has a pantry and the washer and dryer on the same floor as the bedrooms, but the next house also has a garage, right? It's kind of like that sort of idea. Yes, we could do without a garage some days in the winter. Oh, that's horribly annoying, but we could do without it, right? That's kind of like sitting at the Eight of Cups. But deciding to leave and progress forward beyond the Eight of Cups is like recognizing, yes, we could live without the garage, but if the house with the garage is in our budget, let's go ahead and go for that one instead. So I do see it more being a different house rather than the house that you're in. And the reason being, Knight of Cups, is it brings forward a little bit more of your desires rather than where you're at right now. And again, there would be wrong with going with the house that you're at right now. We have no warnings or anything like that, say steer clear, or anything. But it is more of the aspect of getting more about what you want. So I would say different house. Hierophant, though, there's no sort of complications in terms of the contrast. Like if you want this house, you can get this house. If you want a different house, you can get a different house, right? There's nothing that's saying that you should or you should not. But it seems like moving to a different house is where you're heading towards. Let's dive into your next question and see what's coming your way this week. Let us see. So again, these are paid personal readings. These are not free. These are not for the collective, temperanceandsage.com, if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, but these are not free. So let's see what's coming your way this week. Alrighty, so there's definitely some energy of work or being burdened this week through the idea of the Ten of Wands, but it's not necessarily something that is negative, I guess I should say. It's more of like a personal burden. So when we have the Nine of Pentacles coming forward, it could be, oh, I need to, let me think of personal things that would, oh, I need to go touch up my nails and I need to go touch up my eyebrows and sort of things that, in a sense, Nine of Pentacles make you feel great, but also Ten of Wands is a lot to kind of get done in the week, right? There's that sort of energy that's coming forward towards you here this week. Maybe it's a project in work that allows you to get recognition for you having the skill set that you do, but it's extra work, right? It's kind of like that sort of trade-off in a sense. You're getting an opportunity, but it is work involved. The Five of Cups could even be something that is a shift of perspective from the past, looking at something that didn't quite go the way that you wanted it to all of a sudden here, Swords, finding the way to kind of hunker down and push through. So this could say maybe there was something with work that didn't meet a particular goal that you wanted, and you're looking at the past saying, oh, shucks, you know, we could have had opportunity if we just tried this, this, and that. And then you go, oh, well, this week we can actually do all these things that we listed out, and now we'll succeed and move forward, right? It's kind of like that sort of energy that's coming forward here. I guess I could call it second chance in a way, or like finding the answers to boost you up. There's that sort of idea that's coming ahead, but definitely some extra work. Let's go ahead with personal reading order number 15. 15, you'd like to know, are they involved with somebody else? Let us see. So based on this combination, I would say no. This Ten of Swords does talk about the idea of self-sabotage, and so we want to watch what seeds we plant in our minds, right? Because what we give attention to is like sunshine, it will grow. And so as we allow things to sort of get fixated in our mind, water them, give them sunlight, they grow into a big tree that's going to kill a lot of shade on a situation and not necessarily lead us in the best place. Nine of Wands, closing ourselves out to our own desires. So when it comes to the Queen of Cups just card, it says that they are being fair. They're not trying to play an emotional game. They're not trying to be manipulative in any sort of way. They're trying to be fair. And so based on this combination, I would say that there is nobody else involved. But again, I would definitely watch the seeds that we plant in the mind. Just in the same case scenarios, like when it comes to talking to somebody new. Let me use this example. You're talking to somebody new on a dating app, and then you go on 1, 2, 3 dates with them, and you're like, well, they're on the dating app. So are you. Even if you're not swiping anybody, you're still on there, and so they could be thinking the same thing as you, right? And so we kind of want to watch what seeds that we plant instead of taking a broad, bird's eye view perspective on the situation. So this is what I would say here. Nine of Wands, coming forward with the Ten of Swords, I would watch the seeds that we plant in the mind, because we may be casting shadow in a way that we don't need the tree to grow that way. So I would more so say no than I would say yes. We have personal reading number 16. 16, you'd like to know, what are their current thoughts and feelings? Let us see. So again, if anybody is interested in a personal reading here today, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. These are paid personal readings. These are not free. All right, so when we have the Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, these are a bit of slower court cards, right? And then we also have the Four of Cups, which is a bit of stagnancy here as well. So they could be thinking that something's not really moving in certain ways, that something is stuck, like they're wanting to create some sort of action and opportunity here to see some things be done. Because when we have the Ace of Wands, we're creating spark, passion, excitement, desire. We're wanting something to kind of be different in a way that brings forward a, step, right? We want the excitement to come ahead. And so this could be them feeling a little bit held back, feeling a little bit stagnant, thinking that something's not really moving, and they're trying to think about how to create a sense of difference, how to create a sense of excitement and a new opportunity here to move something forward. Queen of Pentacles, though, they're definitely looking towards you with admiration. The Queen of Pentacles is a sense of care and structure and commitment. So they are looking towards you as somebody who is desirable and feeling emotionally connected to you here as well, with the idea of King of Cups. But when it comes forward to this sort of combination, they're kind of like, I feel connected with you, but I'm also feeling like something's a little stuck and I want to see it be different. I want to be a little bit more exciting in terms of moving forward. So we have reconciliation, which again, the Three of Cups within the Four of Cups, they could be looking on how to get back to something in the past that they know, maybe in their previous relationship, something kind of lulled out like this, and they're saying, hey, well, I know how to get that sort of energy back to excitement. They could just be looking at some sort of opportunity between the two of you that has had the same sort of cycle, and they're thinking, okay, this is how we started conversation again, or something like that. They're wanting to get back to a place of being in an exciting energy, passionate energy. And then we also have, I'm grateful for your presence in my life. So again, with this Queen of Pentacles, caring, nurturing, desirable energy, a feeling of trust and security, they're grateful for your presence in their life. They do feel the sense of connection and flow, but there is again something that feels kind of held back in certain ways that they're wanting some sort of excitement to come forward with. So let's go ahead here with personal reading order number 17. 17, you'd like to know what's coming next for the two of you. Let us see. So we do see an opportunity here of reconciliation to come ahead. The Four of Wands does talk about an opportunity of closeness, meeting each other, and passion. Now, we do have slow planning and then quick action. So it may not be something that happens like in 24 hours. In a couple of weeks' time, maybe a couple of weeks to a month here, we could see something come ahead. And it's like as soon as we get the communication ball rolling, that's when everything else comes ahead. The King of Cups says that they do want to act in an emotional standpoint that does bring forward care, nurturing energy, and closeness and connection. So it seems like they're wanting to kind of take this energy here to connect the both of you in a way that feels a sense of flow, feels stable, and feels passionate and exciting. But again, it's a little bit slower than it is fast. So it seems like what's coming next between the two of you here is an opportunity to reconcile. But again, not like next 24 hours, but instead maybe within the next month. We have let's plan some time away. So again, Two of Wands, planning, opportunity. Even the Four of Wands is a honeymoon card, hey? So it is like we're wanting to plan some sort of celebration. We're wanting to plan some sort of closeness. We're wanting to plan some sort of connection here. We're wanting to see something move forward and flow. So it seems like the next thing between the two of you is opportunity to get the ball rolling here to create reconciliation. So let's go ahead here. Ooh, knocking all the cards over. Let's go ahead here for 18. If anybody is interested in a personal temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Let's go ahead here with 18. You'd like to know what's coming up for you in love in the upcoming week. Let us see. Okay, the Two of Pentacles flop in the reverse. Maybe I should even draw something on these guys too. So we do have one which talks about something happening here out of the blue. Like we may not necessarily be in a place here of really knowing 110% as to what is going to happen, right? There could be something that's going on that Spirit is saying, well, we don't necessarily know completely, and so we're going to kind of give it some time to be able to come forward here. We're going to have a little bit of a surprise instead of it being something that you can know immediately what is going to happen. And so when it comes forward into this sort of combination, there is this idea of saying, hey, there is growth, there is expansion, there is opportunity of growth that's coming forward in a space of abundance, right? Spirit is wanting to have an opportunity here to say, you can see more come forward. But Two of Pentacles in the reverse, one step forward, one step back. We're not really seeing too much. So judgment can kind of be like foresight here. We're seeing something come to be, or we're seeing something play out. And so when we put this all together, I would say we're getting a bit of a taste this week as to where things could grow for you in love. This say maybe somebody comes up to you and says, I find you incredibly desirable. Are they asking on a date? No. Maybe they ask for your IG or your number. Maybe somebody comes back into your life in love, but it's not, again, like they're in a relationship, they're just present. And so it's like we're making a step, but we're not really making a step. We're seeing something that's possible for growth, but we're also not seeing the growth happen, right? Because it's one step forward, one step back, but we're seeing how something could grow, even though we're not getting the completion of it, because again, some things are clouded when it comes to the future. So I do see this sort of like seeing the possibilities that's coming forward towards you here this week in terms of love. So let us see. We have unfinished story as well as issues on both sides. So there could be somebody here feeling like there's issues on both sides of the table, but something's not finished between the two of you. And so perhaps they are coming back, wanting to connect, wanting to see something be different. And then we also have, I see a future with you. So again, I even in itself is one step forward, one step back. It's like, oh, we have an unfinished story, but hey, there's issues. But I also want a future, but hey, there's issues. It's like, what is it? Are you moving forward or are you not? So I do feel like there is a space coming forward. We are being admired, right? You're feeling admired. You're feeling like there is energy pulling towards you, but you're also not really seeing that progression happen this week. That's how I see this combination come forward here. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now, so feel free to check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. Let's go ahead here with 19, thoughts and feelings. Let us see. So again, these are paid personal readings. These are not free. These are not for the zodiac signs either. These are paid personal readings. So we have a lot of anxiety that's coming forward here. Through the idea of the Three of Swords, we have the sense of worry about expansion, worried about opportunities, worried about what can be. Then we have the Nine of Swords also coming forward, worried about possibilities, worried about if they can express, worried about if they can come forward in the way that they want to. We have the Four of Swords trying to be in more of a peaceful or restful energy when it comes to you, trying to even rest their mind. But the world wants to push things forward here into a new direction, to see some sort of opportunity here, shift and change, to create a sense of flow or create a sense of newness coming ahead. So I would say when it comes to this combination, they are thinking growth when it comes to you, or taking some sort of action that's going to calm anxieties. But at the same time, they're quite worried about communication when it comes to and communicating for some sort of new start, closing out some sort of old chapter and creating a sense of new flow when it comes to the energy between the two of you. So thinking about, I want to connect with you, but also connecting with you brings me anxiety. It makes me think too much. Feeling a sense of desire, but also feeling incredibly anxious. That's what I would call this combination. There's just so much anxiety that's coming forward here over anything else, really. Alrighty, let's go ahead here with 20. Personal reading or number 20, you'd like to know what to expect this week at university. Let us see. All right. So it does seem like there's going to be something that comes forward that makes you feel more excited about where your future is going. The Lovers card talks about choices or directions ahead. It talks about your passions. So this could make you feel more excited about the choices that you're making here at university. It could be more excited about the Two of Wands, your future ahead, and feeling maybe more stable here with this Four of Wands of where things are going and how you're connecting and how you're moving forward. Emotionally more stable here as well with the idea of Cups, feeling maybe more in control or feeling like your heart is in it a little bit more, or your heart can be stable without worries, because we have a sense of like following our passion, choosing our passions, and feeling at home. So there is something that's going on here at university that makes you feel like you're on the right path. It makes you feel stable. It makes you feel like you have a choice to grow, and that you can be in a place of planning about your future in more of a calm, reassured sense. So let us see. We have marriage coming forward, adding to that structural energy around you. Could be somebody talking about long-term commitment. We even see together we can grow old. So thinking about long-term commitment sort of energy. Where is my romance angel cards here? We also have you deserve love. You are lovable. So there is the energy of like maybe be open to receiving love. You are lovable. You deserve love. Be open to receiving love. Don't chase love. Just be in this place of flow and ready to receive. That's what I would say. Oops. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. Our paid personal readings only. So if you'd like to have a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. So let's see for 21, what will be the outcome of the connection between M and yourself? Let us see. All right, so this definitely looks like a difficult connection here, even if it may not feel like a difficult connection. The Five of Wands says that the energy is different between the two of you. This is, I want to be a stay-at-home person and I want to travel the world person, right? Like there's some sort of energy difference between the two of you, and it doesn't even have to be that stark of a difference. It could be... It could be, I want to spend money. And then the other person's like, no, I don't want to spend money. I want to save money. And so there's a sense of like how the two of you are navigating things forward. Energetically, you're very different here, Five of Wands. And so there's some sort of conflict in terms of the energy between the two of you. And if you were to fight for the energy, Seven of Wands, you might end up pushing them away by creating more issues rather than pulling them close. Ten of Wands also suggests high expectations in the situation. So we could be having expectations on the person, individual, the connection, yourself, that doesn't really allow things to move forward with a sense of flow, because again, we're going to have having these expectations. So even though we do have an emotional connection here with the King of Cups, I would say energetically the two of you are very different, and it looks like it'll lead into a conflicting place. It doesn't have to lead to endings. That's the thing, lead to endings. It's just expectations are issues. You have to kind of allow yourself to maybe resist the idea of expectations in this connection, or forcing expectations in certain ways, and maybe allow a little bit more go with the flow and molding together rather than pushing certain ideas in terms of things need to look like, you know, you or them, in order to get this to flow. So it looks like the outcome is conflict. It doesn't say endings, it just says conflict. So it's not to say that success can't come, or, you know, things can't go down the hole, but it is heading towards the idea of conflicts, and that's just kind of the state of being that's being accepted here in terms of the outcome itself. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, feel free to check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, go ahead and check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. We currently don't actually have anybody in the queue, I believe. Yeah, so we don't have anybody in the queue, so if you'd like to have your personal reading done next, check it out, temperanceandsage.com. Are doing the live personal readings here right now, so if you'd like to have your personal reading done, check it out. Also, go ahead and check out the YouTube channel for the zodiac signs. We did a zodiac sign live today, so feel free to the YouTube channel for the zodiac signs. Look specifically for new energy in love. What is going to be happening? What do you need to know? So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading, check out the website temperanceandsage.com. These are called the live personal readings. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. This will be the last call to have a personal reading though on the live here today. So feel free to check out the website temperance.com. I will be on the live for about the next 5 more minutes. After that, we will go ahead and shut her down for the day. So temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings if you'd like to have one here today. Alrighty, let's go ahead here with a 2 personal reading order number 22. You would like to know thoughts and feelings. Let us see. All right, double aces coming forward, definitely thinking of something new when it comes to. This is trying to get some sort of new action, new thought, new direction to come forward. And with the Wheel of Fortune, they might even like the luck is on their side here, or there's some sort of like second wind to be able to make something happen. Because when we have the wheel, it's like something has turned itself, and then we have these new beginnings. So they could be thinking about how maybe their luck is turned around, they've seen some sort of opening, they've seen some sort of chance to take here when it comes to you, and now is the time to make something happen. Especially when we have the Nine of Pentacles come forward with part of admiration. They're seeing you as somebody who is incredibly desirable right now. They're feeling passionate and connected to you, and they're feeling even a space of like excitement here with this Ace of Wands, maybe a little bit more of a lustier nature, and really just being in this place of viewing you as number 9, a manifestational desire. So thinking about taking action towards you, maybe even doing something that could boost your ego a little bit more, feeling like now is the right time to be able to take action towards you, and being in a place of passion and admiration towards you as well. So we have give us time. Wheel of Fortune is also a card of divine timing there too. So they could be needing some time to make something move forward. They're like, now I've been feeling like there is a direction for me to take, an opportunity here for me to take action. So give us some time to be able to, see forward, see things change, and have an opportunity here to have things be different. So that's what I would say here based off this combination. Technically, we have 3 ones coming ahead because this is a 10, right? So 3 sets of new beginning energy. The luck is on their side when it comes to you to be able to take action, move forward, and do something that you would desire as well. Alrighty, so we don't have anybody in the queue here right now. These are paid personal readings. These are not free. We don't have any in the queue here right now, so if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website temperanceandsage.com. Again, these are the live personal readings. These are paid personal readings. These are not free. These are paid personal readings only. temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. If you would like to have one here today, this is the absolute last call to have a personal reading on live here today. I will be on the live for maybe a little like 2 more minutes here, and then we will call it a day. Alrighty, so I've gone ahead and switched it over for tomorrow. So anybody who is looking for a personal reading, go ahead and check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. But that's what we've got going on for today. So thank you everybody who's joining me here today and allowed me to do their personal readings on the live. Really do appreciate it. I hope everybody has a lovely last little bit of their weekend, a lovely start to their week as well. Make sure you go ahead over to the Zodiac Sign YouTube channel and you check that out. There's a brand new video up there today, and I will see y'all perhaps tomorrow. See you guys.